February 16th. Some more on the Magnus. Finding out about other things when you're accused as a molester and all that. Things, I guess, with, I don't know if the culture does it. It's just a trial thing. Like augmentation of a penis or whatnot. I don't know what that means. In a word of action. Actions speak more than words. From grunts to... So I'm saying now you could do it. When I did this, I did a test in 96 and all of them from propagation of what makes a molester or not, or what makes someone want somebody a nice later, older age. 99 came back when I started writing poems. I'm actually just on caffeine. I dedicated myself, started from 97, 98, something every day, guitar, and so I tried it with poems, and then it came back, because I did start mentioning, I guess with the homosexual community, but it just, 4 years later, it haunted me back, because what I noticed, observing or whatnot, what is it about? Sex. That's what he said. So that's why I would concern, and then, well, who would do that? And I remember having a conversation with this person here. If they're the ones, and they're the ones. It's that community. See how I'm being manipulated right now? Community doesn't necessarily mean them. These individuals. So from September, from when police even came here, they said, yeah, that was some display. I was getting intruded. They're saying there seemed like there was 3 a day, and another 3 all night at different people. They actually got organized, and that's what I was worried about. So seeing that they're really one-track-minded, and it's just like if a guy is all into a girl, and you walk around with a person who has a stereotype, usually a mestizo or something that looks different. You just get on their attention, and you just on the side, like say Tyler, anytime, 1600 or some shit like that. Or like when you hold up a pennant or a pendant, and like there's your idol there. You go like this, or I follow the other, whoever. So, with that kind of mindset, you think their community would do that. They would manipulate all the way from the ages, from like 9 when cancer. This is thinking back of when personal, growing up in a village, or more so. So you use those thoughts that you still have, and you compare it with intelligence and shit. And just hypothesize. I've always had that. I was like Perry Mason since I was like 10, 11. And I started reading at 9, so I started getting pretty good at this language. And I sing, so I have a lot of people bootleg me, or authorized whatnot, or recordings. So I have a lot of witness strangers that would know that that's not him. They would know my voice. They would know everything, just from documentation that I don't even know. So in this case, it works for you, because when you're charged as something, a molester or whatever, because I charge somebody from my neighbor, and then they can counter you. So you get the scope, and then they saw an image when I did, for the first time, think about someone 14, as far as forensics would go. Would this be the age? Because I never thought 14. I would think 16 or 17. I never thought 14. Oh And then I got to including, well, why would make someone do that? This was previous, like 95 to 94. It would be the stupid man, like back in the beginning. They would think, oh yeah, you have your period, you know, you could get pregnant or whatever. Or so they say. I wouldn't really know. That's what my sister told me one time. And then I think that's when I thought about it. That's when they would do it. A possessive older male would have it in their head, I guess that's when we can, rather than thinking this is preparation time for them, for their changing, because they're the only ones that transform. And this fucking was a thought from the woman sin first. So this was like all around 98, 99. What the fuck does that mean? Because they are translated. So fucking, from my experience, the girl always like, you know, they let you. Who would think about it first? And I remember I never thought about sex or nothing at that age. You don't know nothing. You're just a dumb guy. Females would, because they'll start finding out they transform. So that's what it means. I think it has to be that, because they get they get this first. We just get puberty, and we know we get erections when we're fucking laying down and touched. Like if you're just not touched as far as fucking anybody, I'm saying, like if you're just laying as a kid, like with it fucking when you're on the fucking front hitting the front side, hitting the fucking floor, and you're looking up at a TV or some shit like that. It'll happen. So with that, so what are that, like 199 still, like 2000, I'm thinking maybe that's when they would have, but not to think, and then later on to think, well, why wouldn't it be like the 9 months you're learning how to be patient or whatever, and you're preparing for the time of what's going to happen, because then, the first 2 years are going to be fucking like watching when they could walk. I'm sure they don't straight away too much. That's really like 3 years. So that whole period thing is preparation of, I guess, concluding fucking regularity. You're learning already to be responsible. Guys don't fucking know that shit. Guys are fed all the way. So that's how they're stupid. But I always had fucking girls around me, so I just got lucky that way. Just like how they learn about, they're being looked at in their upper area, and they're already saying a whole thing to you, so they already know the mind game. That I knew at like 14, 15, but I already stopped playing mind games. I always just stopped. I just tell me straight out. That always worked. So now, thinking about that because of propagation and that becoming, or homosexuality. You always hear about all this and this, and then now the other one about what was it? 99 time about a symbol, like you have secret symbols. I remember discussing it. Like, I would have never even fucking known that if you just fucking said it. It's like I didn't know the word meaning for it, but now it's like, oh, you gave it life. I was like, what? Now you have secret fucking things. That means it's getting like real crazy. Like the fucking, to me it was becoming more trend, and because it's always so flashy and charming, and that's how you can get fucking into someone. You know what I mean? You're always, I mean, can you come and find out like later in life, like it's a little too nasty because I've fucking lost friends along the way and shit like that. That's like, you gotta work and you're doing responsibilities, like, and then you learn more about like gestures, emotions, 18, 19, 20, 24. By that time, it's like, actually, that's just fucking, you're acting or something, because that's not normal to be that happy. When you're fucking working fucking 9 to 5, that's like, so by then I never even judged it. I didn't judge it generally. So then more and more, and then you start hearing about devastation, and then more so, and how, you know, fucking priests and shit are doing all that. So it was just coming in the propaganda, added with fucking woman brutality, and added with war later, 2 years later, fucking getting bombed. So that was playing with all the psyche or whatever, something, to where people get desperate, like, you know, you have one day to live. Some people will fucking rob. Some people will fucking rather go down crazy. They won't fucking stretch out and wait and shit. So you can see it in that, like, fucking desperation. It's like, fuck. But then my final conclusion was, like, it's that community for sure, because that's what they're about. And they'll be like, ha ha ha. Not talking from personal experience, that's just total fucking imagination and fucking, you know, we've been drawing shit and writing, so it's like, that's who else would be there. That's what it's about. It's not about fucking a penis has a counterpart, vagina. It's about opposing. And then it's just like, oh, alright. So if you denied that, you denied a lot of other things, and then you know, then it's the fucking, you try to sympathize. Yeah, I'm being fucking, my shit's fucked up. I'm actually fucking like under test and shit for it, so it's all good doing it like this vlog. And it's like and this is from other writings, because I always just write about relationship, human relationship, it's girlfriend, boyfriend, marital type, whatever. To me, it's the same shit. Girlfriend, boyfriend is that. Even if you're fucking hooking up in physical first, it was that for whatever it was, for however it is. And if it was gone, it was gone. And that's that. And it's the same shit. So, fucking with all that, the relations and fucking that, you love, or whatever that, all that's always in the same shit. And even now, see, I already know there's fucking technology where you can get in your head and pick it out. See, it's a fucking thing. Like, you can get that's what they probably did to the psychiatric people and shit. Don't do that. As soon as they find a fucking chemical, like how meth is fucking most likely adrenaline, because soldiers did it. Or when they found one chemical that could stun the nerve, keep you stiff. So that relation thing has always been tied in with what I'm saying, how manipulation by same sex would be, and then added with that. But I'm actually fucking out of it right now, so I'm gonna have to do a fucking part 2.